Hello, I'm Wafflestick, and welcome back to my Minecraft survival series here on the WayStone server. We are currently on Season 2, Episode 7, and I must say, Episode 7 already, that's pretty crazy. But I did end up getting my AFK fish farm built, so that is done. If we come in here, I have got everything pretty much rolling, and we have already started doing some cool stuff. So I have my sound turned off right now. I'm sorry if it's a little bit quiet here on Minecraft, but I will be turning that back on once I'm done AFK fishing. But we have went with Panda's design, yes. And unfortunately, I don't have a diamond axe right now, so I'll let you know why in just a second. But this is Panda's design, and it's a very functional design. It's only making use of the note blocks like that. So I should probably break this, put this back up like it was. And yeah, and this is the AFK fish farm. I'm so happy to finally have it. It took a while for me to get that started. I should have done it a little bit earlier than episode 7. But yes, down here is what I've been working with. This is the storage system for my AFK fish farm. I have done 3 sessions so far. So I've done this session, which is nothing more than like 15 minutes. I done another session before this, 8 hours, and then the session before that, 5 hours. So it's been pretty awesome. And I have a disposal system here along with some stuff like that and some anvils. Now, I accidentally threw my diamond axe in this, so I'll have to enchant another one up before we do leave off this episode. And we do have a bunch of things in our chests over here. I have separated everything out. And yes, we did get a mending book, a sharpness 3 mending. So that's awesome that we got that. And a bunch of other good stuff that you guys can just take a look at. We'll take a scroll through real quick. I'm not going to be commentating any of these books. So just to see what we have. Ooh, was that a sharpness 5 that I seen? Did I see a sharpness 5? No, it was a sharpness 4. Still crazy. And then if we were to keep going with these chests, we got our saddles, we have our name tags, our bows, which I may combine later on, and our other good stuff, just miscellaneous items, things to keep on the back side, just in case we need. And yes, that's pretty much where I am right now. I have a really awesome rod that I enchanted off camera, and it's awesome. Check it out. It's Luck of the Sea 3, Unbreaking 3, Lure 3, and Mending. I got Mending Rod on the first AFK session, so I just used the Mending Rod in combination with this, and now I have a really awesome rod. So that's pretty much where I am. I've caught you guys up as far as off-camera work. Let's go ahead and start doing some AFK fishing. I'm going to go to work, and while I am at work, this is going to be operating in the background, and we should get some pretty good things. And I found out a really cool trick. If you hold F11 and hold your right click and then release them at the same time, then it will keep it clicking. So that's really cool. Didn't even know that, but I'll see you guys here in a second. So it's currently the next day, and I have been AFK fishing like a madman. Yes, I have 79 levels, which is crazy. I had 70 levels last night before I started AFK fishing again. We've done multiple sessions, and my GUI scale has been set to auto, so it's pretty large. I don't know what you guys think about this. Let me know. I've been trying to get that large effect going, but I didn't know auto did that. So we do have a bunch of stuff in our chest now. We should. As you can see, it's all filled up to the brim. We have quite a bit of stuff. So let's go ahead and start with this bottom chest. We have a bunch of these books here. We got Frostwalker, Mending. Is that another Mending book I seen? Or was that... Oh, it's a bow. Okay. And then we have other stuff. Nothing too crazy. Silk Touch is definitely a good one to have. And let's try chest number 2. Ooh, yeah. Not bad. I kind of wish I had more mending books. I have only one right now. And I'm thinking about putting it on my pickaxe, but I'm not sure because I don't have an XP farm yet, so that wouldn't really help me as much. That's a pretty good one there. Maybe do a really awesome pickaxe before we head out. So let's do that. I may actually just check to see if I have any mending books. Just real quick, let's just scroll through this. Got looting. Lots of looting stuff. Sweeping Edge. Not bad. Anything else? No. Unfortunately, I don't see any mending books. There may be one stuck in the hopper system back behind that. But we do have a Silk Touch pickaxe in here. Find it. Here it is. Let's take this bad boy over here and let's see what we can do. Because I think maybe even the things I have in my inventory right now, we can make something happen. So we do have efficiency 4 in there. So that's excellent. Let's go ahead and give this a shot now. Leech has given me, I think that's your name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Has given me a suggestion that you can reorder things in the anvil and it will cost less sometimes. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. So I think first we need to combine the books. We do have a Unbreaking 3 right somewhere. Right here. Yes, Unbreaking 3, and then we need a Efficiency 4. Is it Efficiency 4 right here? Let's go ahead and take those. So now we have this really crazy book. We have Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, which is excellent. I think I want to see if there's anything else I have. And we do have the Silk Touch already on this pickaxe, so we can make an Efficiency 5 out of this if we were to do this. So the only thing is it's got Curse of Vanishing. I don't want to do that. No, we don't need Curse of Vanishing. So let's go down here and see if we can find like a quick Efficiency 4 book so that we can apply that to this pickaxe. Let's see here. Efficiency 4, where are you? Efficiency 3, anything else down here? Efficiency 3, I keep finding these Efficiency 3s. Efficiency 4 right here. So let's go ahead and take that. I think I may have dropped that book on the ground. There it is. Okay, so where's the crazy book that we did enchant? Right here. And then we'll take this Efficiency 4, and that's going to be an Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3 right there. So that's pretty crazy. Let's do that. Oh, what am I doing? I think you can reorder the books, as I think is what I meant to say. So I didn't do that correctly, but we do have a Silk Touch, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5. That is absolutely beautiful for Silk Touch, because I'm always needing stone. That's definitely a good thing to have. And I don't know exactly about my sword. What would be the best thing for my sword? I don't know. But I think maybe some more enchantment session to come. I have definitely wanted a awesome Silk Touch pickaxe, because we do have that now. We spent about half of our levels, which is fine with me. I'm just going to go ahead and come back in here, clean out my chest, do another session, because I have been going AFK fishing crazy. Let's go ahead and get this done, get some more levels, and get really overpowered. So it's currently the next day, and I've got to kill this creeper. Now, I have been experimenting with some stuff. So we did update the server to the latest snapshot, and you may know that there is like different blocks, like concrete blocks and terracotta blocks and those things. And I will take a look at those today and maybe apply it in some kind of design, because I have some clay smelting up in my base right now. And I have a couple of blocks I've been working with. I went with the blue as of right now because I have a bunch of lapis. But I would like to try out some different blocks. And maybe try to think of some kind of redstone mechanism that would be really good for the community area to help craft up these concrete blocks, because it requires water to harden the actual concrete powder into concrete blocks. So it's kind of interesting how that works. But the system I'm using right now is this system, just something very, very simple. And I place my concrete powder like this. Now, I made this a little bit longer than what it needs to be, but this is just like a sample of what happens. We have the new concrete powder block here that is dyed blue. If we were to put some water down, that transforms into concrete blocks. And we can remove that and use that in our decorations. So that's really neat. Really like how they've done that. And if we go up to our base, I can gather some clay to show you kind of what that looks like. I don't know exactly what I think of terracotta as of right now. I have mixed opinions on some of the things, but some of the blocks actually look really cool. And I know that a lot of people are upset by all the decorations in blocks, but don't let that bother you. Like, seriously. Everyone's like, this is like modded Minecraft. No, it's not. It's still vanilla Minecraft because Mojang or Microsoft says so. So it is vanilla. But we do have some hardened clay that we can test out here. If we were to take this hardened clay and go into a crafting table and then put, let's see, let's go ahead and put this in a crafting table, put this in here. And then we could put this in here. This is going to make blue. And then if we were to take that, I've got a bunch of coal in my inventory, thankfully. I think we could take this hardened clay, and when you smelt it up again, it becomes a terracotta block. I believe that's how it works. So if we were to smelt that, we have ourselves a blue gaze terracotta, which is really cool, actually. Looks really neat. I think I may actually try this in my AFK fish farm to see what it looks like. Definitely with some of maybe the inner designs in the actual farm itself. So I'm not exactly sure what it's going to look like, but I may give it a shot once the stuff's done smelting up. Okay, now I'm going to show you why terracotta blocks aren't a bad thing. Look at this. Doesn't this look nice? I think this looks really great as like a subtle feature in your designs. Now, I will admit, it's a little bit repetitive. Like when you see them looking at each other, just kind of looks like a manta ray floating this way, but terracotta blocks. Yeah, who would have known? That would have been the next update, and I've also put it in my FK fish farm. If we were to put our blocks back up there, we have it inside of here, like a little subtle aquatic effect. It just, I don't know, I like it. I know some of you will not, and you're just going to have to get over it because that's the way I do things around here. And unfortunately, I don't have Optifine. I can't zoom in, and my glass textures are all connected up. So that may exist for a few episodes until Optifine releases a new version. Oh, hello there. How are you? Mr. Creeper. But yes, that is what I have been working on, and I'm thinking for the rest of the episode we should go over to the community area and try to build a big concrete block creation machine. So I'm over here in the community area, and I've decided to extend the pathway for our town behind the chop shop. So this should be a pretty good little place to do our farm. So while people are in there purchasing wood, I'm going to be having a little farm here going on. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a pretty good design. I think this is going to be good enough. I think what I want to do is do like a water source, like on 4 blocks, like right here, and then we could have one right there. And I believe this is going to be enough if we did all 4 sides over here. Just like this, did dispensers with water buckets in them. And then we decorate it up a little bit, make it look nice. I'm going to actually stretch the road, if I can, to along this way. So maybe actually have some stone stairs circle in this thing, and then having the decoration in the center. So let me work on it a little bit and see what I can do as far as decoration goes, and then we'll get into the redstone. Okay, and I think we finally have the design in place. I know that whenever you mine things with efficiency 5 pickaxes, it can get a little bit daunting, especially when you have stone brick in the area. And I thought to use oak and birchwood. I think those would work well as far as like mediums when you're breaking this thing, because I don't want to have to replace a bunch of blocks if I can avoid it. But yes, this is like sort of a design I want to go with. I was originally planning on the sides, but I had just decided against it because I think it'd be a little bit more cleaner if we were to use like a middle segment with like a button in the center with some redstone hooked up to that. Now I've still got to make some dispensers and see if this is all going to work all in well, because of course these are new blocks. So you never know, it could just falter somehow, but I think it's going to be just fine working like this. So let me go ahead and work on it a little bit and see if I can get some redstone going. We'll see if we can make up some concrete blocks. As far as the redstone and the dispensers, this is a very simple setup. It's very simple. I haven't even tested it yet, so let's see if it works. Okay, we got a bunch of water coming out. Looks like it's doing pretty good. I think it fills in all the areas. Yeah, as long as we can get our concrete powder in there and it works pretty well, I think it'll work just fine. So let's go ahead and cut off that water source. Yeah, I think this is going to work out just fine. It's a very simple redstone. It didn't take any investment in my resources. It just took some dispensers, which is fine enough for me because we do have plenty of string from all the mine shafts that we've mined. So Pretty neat little setup, very fast, and it doesn't take up much space for sure. Let's make up some concrete powder, and I think we'll be good to go. I've just got to get used to how to craft this because I haven't really done it much. Let's see if we can get some of this. There we are. I think I did get the right crafting recipe. Oh, I actually had a bunch of concrete powder, I think, already. Well, that was a fail on my part, but I want to put this down, and we're going to see how this works. I'm curious. I don't know if it's going to mess up on us or not. Let me just get the rest of these put down because I didn't think it was going to take me this long. That's the only thing about concrete blocks. They take a little bit to make. Okie dokie. We have our powder in place. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. I'm going to go ahead and hit the dispenser. As you can see, it is transformed into concrete. Neat little process. And then once we click that again, all of the dispensers will be bringing their water back in, and it takes a bit for this water to go away, but we do have a completely new set of concrete blocks to work with. So that is my farm. Nothing too crazy, but hey, it'll get the job done, and especially a little bit grindy, but that's sort of what this area is all about. It's kind of basic farms, just getting your roots. And I think a lot of people are going to be making use of the concrete blocks, so this is definitely a good thing for them. And I know I'll be down here, but that should produce quite a bit of concrete blocks. Let's just see if we've got quite a bit in our inventory once we get it all done here. So yes, I'm not really sure how many I started out with. Unfortunately, I should have counted that. But that should be a good segment of concrete block for people to mine up. So yes, it works. It works. Jump for joy. Also, I'd like to cover for the mathematicians on Minecraft, and believe me, there's a lot of them on Minecraft. This makes 77 concrete blocks in total, so there you are. That's the number. I felt like some people needed to know. And one last thing to do over here at the Skeleton Farm for one of my good old subscribers, Petska, we have fixed that block up there. That is no longer stone. Don't worry, Petska. Your OCD won't be crazy now. Then let me just make sure, because I'm pretty OCD crazy too. I don't have Optifine, so it's kind of difficult to see the blocks up there. I think that's stone. Let me see if I can get up here, because I had noticed, like, no one else noticed it in the last video, but one of these, there's like brick slabs here that wasn't on that side, and no one noticed, so I got pretty lucky with that until now. I gotta kind of lean up because the sunlight's hit me. Yeah, that's stone brick. I was just making sure. Okay, I think that's going to be about it for this episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We do have a concrete block farm now. We've checked out some of the terracotta, and it's very nice. And I am really sorry if this video was a little bit less productive. I've just had a lot of things going on this week. So next episode, I'm going to try to compensate a little bit for that. But you guys have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in a video later down the road.